Hey everybody, thanks for coming. This is Big Will, and this is going to be Big Will's mini auction. Now I also have a buddy with me. His name is Barbarian Kung Fu. You can call him that, or you can call him Chad. It works out either way. And we're going to be doing a mini auction for you today. This thing's going to last 2 hours or less. Now, the way we're going to do that is we have a few things that we need to get off here as far as the rules. This isn't your normal auction the way we're going to be doing this. This is hopefully going to be smooth and fast. That's what I'm going for. So I'm going to read you the rules that are in the description. So if I talk too fast or you get confused, you can go to the description in the video and it'll have all the rules listed for you. But I'm going to read them off to you real quick. That way we start off, everyone knows what the rules are. Okay, payment. It'll be done through PayPal, friends and family, or someone you trust. It does either or, I think, sometimes. PayPal info will be put in the live chat along with your total plus shipping. Both Barbarian and I will do that for you. When you pay on the PayPal, please put in the PayPal notes your chat name, your address, and your item number. You don't have to describe the lot you won. I'm going to say this is item 1. So you just put in the number 1. That's it. That's all you got to put in the notes. We'll know exactly what you're talking about. As far as bidding goes, before any bids, the seller will show the item and give necessary info along with the starting bid. When and only when the start line is placed in the chat will bids be accepted. When the stop line is dropped in the chat at the end of a 2-minute bid clock, the bids must stop. The highest bid above the stop line wins the item. No need for folding. So what that's going to look like is, let's say I have this pen here and I want to sell this pen. Well, how am I going to do that? Well, first I'll describe the pen. It's a Pilot G2 1.0 millimeter. And then I will say it's going to start at $1. And then what I will do is I'll put in the chat, start. Just like so. And then once the start is entered in there, I will start a 2-minute clock on my phone. At the end of the 2-minute clock, what I'm going to do is type in stop. Just like so. Now, whoever is above the stop line on my phone, which has the YouTube chat pulled up, will be the winner. For example, I have Comic Books NYC saying, "Hey Mo and Ed D," right above the stop line. So if he were to have bid on this pen, for example, he would have won it. And that's how we're going to be doing this. So hopefully that wasn't confusing. And we'll get ready here and start in just a second. Both my and Chad's PayPal are listed right at the bottom of the screen. You see it says Big Will PayPal and then my PayPal. And I will also occasionally throw the shipping up. The shipping will be the same for both of us. 1 to 8 books, $8. 9 to 25 books, or 1 to 3 slabs will be $15. And then I will also have a ticker showing at the bottom of the screen most of the time that explains to you how you need to wait for the start line to bid. There will be a 2-minute bid clock, and the highest bid over stop line will win. That's how we're going to do this. So hopefully everything's going to go really fast. So before I really get started here, is there any questions in the chat, or does everyone get how we're doing this? There's 16 of you in here. Any questions, or are we good to go? I'll give a few seconds for the chat to, if anyone has any, to ask them before we get started.
Now's your chance. Ask all the questions you got.
Yeah. And while I'm waiting for any questions, I'll say hello. We got Need More Comics in here. We got Ed D, Unruly Simeon, NYC, White Whale Comics has dropped in, Chino Comics, and more. He says, smash that like button. I appreciate that, man. Old Wolf 65 is in here. That's because it's not in the description, Unruly. It's right here on the screen. Right there. Don't worry, it'll be posted up during the bidding on occasion, and both of our Instagrams are in the chat. In the description. So if for some reason you missed my PayPal, you can hit me up there. But I'll be flashing it on screen, so you should have it. Don't worry. Looks like everyone else is saying okay. How do you do that ticker at the bottom? JB said they just started it on StreamYard like today. So you just now started to do it, but you can find out by going to the banners. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? All right, so we will get started here. I have item 1. Item 1 is a 4-book lot. It is the Wolverine Limited Series. We first have issue number 4 right here. It is a direct edition. And issue number 4, it's probably about a 9.0, I would say, 8.5, 9.0. The Wolverine number 3 with that black cover, it still looks pretty good. It's a direct edition as well. It's probably an 8.0, 8.5 perhaps. Number 2 is the worst condition one. Under the O, you will see a scratch, but other than that, it still looks pretty good. And it is, of course, a newsstand. And then there's, of course, the number 1. It has a small scratch on his hand right here. That's going to keep it from being a very high grade. I don't know how well you can see that. But I'd put it in an 8.5 probably. It could use the press. It has a ding on the corner here that a press would help, and it's also a newsstand. So that's the first lot up. It is item 1. I'm going to start the bidding on it at $40. $40 will start the bid. Now, wait until I put the start line into the chat, and then I will start the clock. I'll give a few seconds for lag so everyone can hear that I said what the starting bid was.
I suggest not dollar bidding it. If you want to win, you're going to have to put in bids that you think you're going to win on, or else you're going to end up losing it at the last second to somebody for super cheap. And you're going to be like, dang it, if I'd have just did $5 increments instead of 1.
And here we go. The clock is started. And I also want to thank everybody for joining us who's here. We appreciate it. Get this ticker going. And once the winner's decided, I'll also throw up my PayPal again. But currently we have those banners right there. And let's see. Got about a minute and a half so far. And wow, so far no one's bidding. I must have started it a bit high. I thought $40 would be good. I figured 8.0, 8.5, that's probably worth what? 60, 70 bucks total for the lot. And Comic Head 84 is here. What are we starting? We are starting an auction. That's what we're starting. And 36 Chambers is here. White Whale says $40. The Art Chemist just got in here. Well, if you look on the screen, you'll have the shipping information, Art Chemist, and anyone else who just come in. And I also have that you need to wait for the start line to bid. There's a 2-minute bid clock. The highest bid over the stop line will win once I put that in the chat. And let's see what we got on that clock. Oh, we got about 25, 30 seconds left. Looks like it's going to walk out of here with $40. And I will show again what I have here. Issue 1. Do I have these backwards? No. Issue 2, which are newsstands. And then issue 3 and issue 4 are both direct editions. And this is going to be a rough start. It's a new way to do an auction, I know.
So 36 Chambers came in at 45 just before the buzzer. But you still don't have the lineup. So if anybody wants to bid, you better do it quick.
Yep.
Of course, with the lag, they're probably going to see the line before they hear me. I was trying to figure out the lag, like it's from the time you put your banner up to what I see on the screen.
Right.
It looks like it's probably at least like 15 seconds, 20 seconds on my end.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I have really crappy internet though.
Like I said, guys, this is a new way of doing an auction for me, so we might not get it right. But essentially, what has happened is, first off, I need to show the books more. I know that. But the stop line that you'll see with my name on it has the highest bid being 36 Chambers Tattoo Studio at $45. So that means that he would win it, because if you see on my ticker down there at the bottom, there's going to be a start line, 2-minute bid clock, and then a stop line. And whoever has the highest bid above the stop line will win. And it's up to the seller to start it good so that, you know, if no one bids on it but one person, they're okay with selling it like that. So I'm fine with that. So now that we've actually done it once, is everyone getting the hang of it here? And as far as PayPal goes, by the way, I'll show it up again. There's my PayPal. So before I go to Barbarian Kung Fu, does everyone get what we're doing here? Or is it a bit confusing?
Yeah, you got a 10-second lag on my end. Just to let you know.
Lag. Okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but it's there.
All right. I need to get me a stand or something. That'll help with the show in the books, but I'll do
I'm
that
telling
better
you, man.
next time. All right, looks like everybody's good to go. Well, all right then. That means we're going to Barbarian Kung Fu.
Nice. My stand, whoa, it looks a little crooked now. Maybe it's my camera. Anyway, this is a lot. That doesn't mean it's a lot of comics, but it is a lot of 5 books. All Amazing Spider-Man. They're all in the near mint range. Like there's very small defects. So near mint minus to near mint. The first one is, it's a newer book. It's the 25th anniversary Brooks variant to Amazing Spider-Man 24. And I'm going to have to shut this light off in a second, but you can see which one it is. The next one is Amazing Spider-Man Annual, number 42. These are pretty much just like cool books that I'm throwing in with the last one. But then we have Grim Hunt, Part 4, Amazing Spider-Man 637. And that has a first appearance of somebody in it. I can't remember who it is, but it's there. And then these last two is 530 and 529. And that's the first appearance of the Iron Spider suit, the Tony Stark built for Spider-Man with the awesome claws from the movie. And I don't know if this was his second or if it was sensational or what, but y'all have to, if you have questions, ask them now while I shut this light off so I don't have so much glare on it.
Let me know when you're ready, Barbarian.
And I guess it would have been helpful if I said the starting bid. I'm going to start this out at $10 for these 5 books. This book right here alone goes for like 3 times that. So if you need to key collector it, do it fast. So if nobody has any questions, I don't see any questions coming up in the chat.
All right, well.
So we could go ahead and start it up.
It's off to the races.
Amazing
I think I can
Spider-Man.
do this better for you than I can for myself.
That could be. I don't know. If I could control it, then we could swap back and forth. But $10 starting bid, like I'm losing money on all of it, which doesn't really matter. Like I don't care. These are all doubles, but somebody can get them a good deal if they trying to find these books. And like I said, they're all high grade, near mint. I wouldn't say that they're all 9.8s because there are like small spine ticks on them, but they're still like, you know, in the high grade, I guess you'd call it.
And there's about only a minute left, folks. So if you want to get them cheap, I'd bid now. That's First Iron Spider, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what you would say. It's the Iron Spider suit, like his Tony Stark tech suit. It came out during like at the beginning of Civil War.
Almost 10 seconds left. Looks like it's going to be a sniper no go.
I don't have any selling points other than what I've already said. Like if you like Spider-Man, like this is a good deal on these books. That's all right.
All right. I have nobody bidding on it. Well,
That's okay. I don't mind keeping them.
Well, we got plenty more where that come from. Okay, and now we're back to me, and I will do a better job showing the book this time. And it's familiar. This is item number 3. Wolverine #1 limited series 9.4 CGC. It's a direct edition. There's nothing to worry about as far as knowing the condition on this thing. It's plastered right on there. All right, so once I wait a few seconds for a lag, I will hit the start, and we'll be off to the races. I'm going to get my ticker back up and the shipping, and I'll pop my PayPal up there again once we're done here. And as soon as I get this phone good, okay, here we go. Start. Man, I think I like this book almost as much as I like my the ongoing #1. You know, it's my favorite cover.
Yeah, I've been hunting that series like for a long time. I always thought it was just going to be like something I couldn't afford ever.
Yeah, and the
Then I
starting
looked
bid's
into it this
$1. I
week.
can't believe I forgot to say that.
Did you say it's $1?
Yeah, the starting bid is $1. I got this in trade, so $1.
Looks like Comic Head's jumping on it. He's in there. You're up to $20 with Burke family.
Got it for 20. He's the guy that traded it to me. He said he might try and buy it back.
Yeah, he's back up to $30. You got Wolf Comic Books NYC's at 40.
All right.
Now Burke's back at 45.
Whoops. Yeah, this is a pretty good book. I like the limited series #1. The other covers look cool, but they're not as cool as this one. I mean, this one's iconic. 30 seconds left.
So Wolf Blitz is at 50.
Mr. Girl said you need to buy him as a Christmas gift.
Shoot, if I was going to give him that for a Christmas gift, I could give him the one I have. It makes me mad just looking at it every time I see it. Comic Books NYC's at 60.
Discovery Bay looks like he's at 55. All right. And the stop line is in. Let me check on my YouTube here. Who is our winner? All right,
I
looks
got
like we
Comic Books
have
NYC.
Comic Books NYC is the winner at $60. All right, let me get my PayPal back up there. Still, man, this banner stuff, I just now figured it out. It's so cool. And once I get it on Barbarian NYC, I'll total you up there and put it in the chat. Well, all right. Everyone ready for item number 4? Will be Barbarian Kung Fu. You ready, sir?
I'm ready, yeah. Let's do this.
All right. What you got?
So this is another lot of 5 books. They're all just random variants. This is a variant for Thanos #1. I paid $6 for it, but that doesn't mean that it's going to cost you that. This is Avengers No Surrender number 684. This is, I guess, like an Immortal Hulk variant. I don't know. It looks kind of neat. This is Avengers No Surrender number 687. And I don't know like how limited any of these are. I think this is a second print. I think it is because it's got a 2 at the end of the thing. This one is the number 2 cover. This is Avengers number 1. This is all I see. It's the number 5 cover. And Marvel Legacy. This is the Hulk cover for Marvel Legacy number 1. And I'm going to start all 5 of these off at $1. And they're all in near mint. Like, there's nothing wrong with any of them that I can tell anyway.
All right. I'll give a few seconds for any lag, and then I'll put the start line in there.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, ask now, and I can answer them, and then we'll start it.
Well, I ain't going to wait too long. I'm about to put it in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
all right.
Speak now. I'm on this on the stream, so
we go.
Like I said, starting bid is $1 for all 5 of these. I was going to tell you, Will, the thing I use, this is like a portable painting easel. Like you get it at like Michael's.
Well, we have Brenton S at $5.
They're not real expensive or anything. So, and it works really good. Like it holds a bunch of books.
Yeah, my problem is I need to switch to a table.
Yeah. Yeah, you get you a little setup where you can just set everything up and point it at it.
Yeah. Got almost a minute left, folks. We're at $5.
Brenton S is at $5. Like I said, these are all near mint, high grade variants. They're not just regular, they're
what
variants.
Avengers are those? CFAP wants to know.
What numbers? They're number 687 and 684. And then this is a number 1 to a different series. I think 684 is a second print because it's got a 2 down here.
20 seconds.
It's got a 2 down there at the bottom. And then this one is a first print. I think that's what that means.
Yeah, Jam Sessions. I probably should think about doing that.
And then this is the Hulk variant to Legacy number 1. This has a first appearance
And
of somebody
the top
too.
line is in. Let's find out who our winner is.
It looks like Brenton S is the only one that bid on it.
All right. Well, Brenton S., congratulations. His PayPal, I put it back up a little bit before, and he will put all that in the chat for you with shipping once
And
it goes
Brenton,
to me.
And Brenton S., I don't think I've ever seen you in here or in any chats or anything. So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and pay right away. And once I get clear payment and everything from you, as Biggie likes to say, welcome to the family. And there won't be any issues, you know, of wondering whether or not you're just some dude that's like trolling comic auctions. I'm not saying that's what it is, but anyway. Thank you, sir.
We have, hey, speaking of Big E's, there he is. Hey, man. We have Wolverine #1, CBCS 9.4. Now, this I got from White Whale Comics, and both he and I took a look at it in the case. It could use a press, but could that get it to a 9.6? I have no idea, but it could benefit from one. So a CBCS 9.4 Wolverine #1. This bid will start at $1. Please wait for the start line, and I will get my timer ready. And it will start now. And we are off.
I hate typing on this stupid thing.
Yeah. Now, this is my actual favorite cover ever. I love this book. Oh, thank you, Biggies. Appreciate it, man. It looks like we got Ruben Neves or Naves or Nevi. I don't know how you say it, but Ruben's at $1. What? Nemo's at $2. Wait, CFAP's at $5. How high will it go? Ed D at 15.
Hey, Will, are you able to make me a moderator so my name stands out when they see me put in their totals?
Believe it or not, I don't know how else. Yeah, I would.
Oh. I think you just click on my name in your chat since it's on your channel, and I think it gives you the option to do it. I've never done it before. I don't know.
All right. Well, I have to check that out. Got less than a minute on the clock. Looks like Comic Head 84 is at 20. CFAP's at 21. Big E's is at 25. How high will it go?
To the moon.
All right, let's see. How much time do we have left? 20 seconds. And in case you're wondering, there's the back. And CBCS has a QR code for those of you that don't know, which will give you graders notes.
Nice. So Jigs is at 30.
And the stop line is in. Let's see who won this bad boy.
Brenton S., my PayPal info is just above you in the chat. You just scroll up, you'll have my address right there.
What?
And your total.
There it is. Had a little trouble connecting for a minute there. All right. So
Dang.
That helped out Comics for All People. He came in with the top bid of $31, right above the stop line. So congratulations, sir. You got it. I'll put the information in once we go back to Barbarian Kung Fu. Are you ready, sir?
CFAP came at the last second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. There you go.
I'm banking on some Turtle fans. I'm sure we got some Turtles fans in here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books, $8 shipping. So all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle were related to that title. The first few are just kind of like going in there with it, but this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. Whatever subcover means, it's a variant. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Amazing Adventures #1. Same deal, some subcover. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Savage Dragon. Little Mirage Image crossover. This is the free comic book day Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one from, I guess it was this past year. Now, like I said, these are just getting thrown in there. The next three are the ones I think are the coolest. This is Turtle Soup #1, and this is in really high grade. It's up there in the 9s. I don't want to say how, like, it's not perfect, but it's in really nice shape. And we have Anything Goes, number 5, with that Eastman Laird cover, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then they have a little piece in there about them.
Did we say the starting bid on it?
I haven't yet. Why, does somebody need it yet?
Well, no, I was just asking.
Oh no, I haven't said it yet. The next one is the Mirage Studios reprint of Gobbledygook number 1. And this one is not in high grade. It does have issues. There's a tear on the very bottom corner. There's spine ticks on it. Somebody used like a paint pen and put little white spots on it. And it's just, this is a reader copy. Like, who's ever going to get Gobbledygook number 1? That's how you read it. The last one is Usagi Yojimbo number 10. And this is a super high grade copy too. This is really nice. Like, it's easily a near mint copy in the 9s. And I'm starting all these at $10. This book alone goes for $10, but you get them all starting out at 10
All
bucks.
right. You heard him, folks. That's a nice lot. Starting it at $10. And the start line will be in the chat now. 2-minute clock is active.
$10 is a great deal for all this.
I believe it.
I mean, I've seen these on eBay. I've never seen just this one. It's the only one I've ever seen like out in the wild. You won't ever find one of the first ones. They only had like a print run of like 20 or something like that. It's something silly. Turtle Suit, that's a cool cover too. This is one of the, there's 2 different covers. I like that one better. But $10 starting out, you can't beat that.
Okay. 1 minute and 10 seconds, folks. I don't see a single bid yet. Are they trying to snipe or are they missing out?
Or maybe there's just no turtle fans.
Well, Unruly
This is a cool
Simeon
cover.
said $10.
So he's going to get a steal of a deal if nobody bids against him. Like I said, this book right here is near mint. Like sharp corners, white pages, no spine ticks at all. It's really nice. It kind of makes me sad to get rid of it, but I've been hanging on to it for a while. I'll let somebody else enjoy it. We're at $10 right now. If anybody wants to come in, you got to do it quick before that timer runs out.
And it's about there. I have a feeling it's going to be Unruly, but who knows? And the stop line is in the chat. I will confirm. Yes, Unruly Simeon won that for $10. All right.
Excellent buy, my friend. You got one hell of a deal on that.
That is an excellent buy. Okay, so we're going to go back to moi. Hello again. This is the last item that I have up, but as long as Barbarian has stuff, I'll continue operating the stuff for him. But what I have here is Uncanny X-Men 221 CGC 9.6. This is excuse me. This is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. It is also a newsstand, and this Go collects for about $120 here. I'll be starting this sucker off at $40. I think that's pretty fair. It leaves you plenty of spread. So we will start that now. Bidding is active on this for $40 starting bid. First appearance of Mr. Sinister in the newsstand. Uncanny X-Men 221. This is hopefully going to be a good book. I mean, it's a good spec book, I would say. And in case you're wondering, there's the back. Wedding of Mary Jane and Peter Parker on the back, it looks like. Starting bid of $40. Wow, must not be any Sinister fans in here. Not a single bite yet.
You don't see those bids?
Well, we do have some.
Yeah, I got
yeah,
you. Home of the
Not
New
bad.
York Warriors is at 60 now.
Reloaded
He
my
came in.
chat. Okay. That makes more sense. Sinister's, well, first off, he's Sinister. And he's a really cool character. I like his design and a lot of stuff about him.
Yeah, he was one of my favorites on like the cartoon, the 90s cartoon they did. He was like, it looked like almost like a vampire.
Yeah. And there's my PayPal backup. I'll get ready to stop it, but we still got 20 seconds, folks. Yeah, I was lucky enough to get this one raw and got it graded. I thought maybe they'll use him in some, and well, turns out the Hickman seems to be going to use him for something. And the stop line is entered in. Let's see who is the official winner. I have Big E's Home of the New York Warriors at $65 as the top bid. So congratulations, sir. You win that one. And that was item number 7. I'll put the info in the chat, and someone else had a question or something I got to read. And we will go to you, sir.
Okie dokie. So this next lot here is all Black Panther books, Black Panther related. The first one is, this is Black Panther number 1, Jack Kirby goodness. The book's in pretty good shape. Like there is
Wait
a little
minute,
bit
Barbarian, did you actually put in the chat for Brenton?
I did. I put his total and my email address in the chat.
Okay.
If he turns off top chat and turns on live chat, he might see it if it's not there.
All right, but all you got to do is just add the shipping total with your bid, and the PayPals are the same in the chat as they are on screen, so you should be good either way.
Yeah, he has. I put it in the chat, the total and my email address. I think his was $13. My email address is literally on the bottom of the screen right now to send to PayPal. If you look right there, that's the one for PayPal. And my phone will let me know as soon as I get it, and I'll let you know. In fact, it shows that I got a payment on here from you, Brenton Shanks. So hey, problem solved.
So
Anyway,
you ever mention the starting bid or anything?
no, because I'm not even done showing what I'm putting up yet.
All right, well,
This is
let's see.
yeah, this is Black Panther number 1. It looks really nice. It presents really well. The issue with this is somebody before I got it put new staples in it, and so when they did that, they did not put the staples in the same hole. So you can get a blue label if you get it graded because it's not considered restoration. But it does have, you're not going to be able to see it probably, but it's got an extra set of holes, and it's got brand new looking nice staples in it though. But it had like tape underneath them and stuff. I took all that off. I got it all clean and nice looking, but you know, full transparency, it's there. It's had the staples removed on it. The next one that goes with it is this Avengers number 87. And this also, like, it looks really nice. It's got some staple stress down here at this staple, especially that one up there. You can kind of see the little pulls on it. other than that, the spine looks nice. The major issue with this book is that somebody clipped pictures out of it. So really, I'm just throwing that in there. Like you'll just get it. If you don't have that book and you want to be able to show people that you have that book, even though you don't plan on reading it, because it does affect the story, they actually clip pictures of the Black Panther out of the story. So yeah. And then the third one, this is also, I'm just kind of throwing it in there. This is Black Panther #1, and this is the 1 in 50 Oliver Copiel variant. I just thought it was cool looking. But these three, putting all these in here, starting at $20.
All right, that's it. Starting at $20.
Starting at $20.
All
You got
right.
questions, ask them fast because the line is going up.
I'm about to put it in. Wait for the start line, folks. There will be a 2-minute bid clock, which starts now. And thank you, Big E's. So your starting bid, you said, was what, $20?
$20.
That's a pretty good bid for that.
I mean, it's still like there's still plenty of meat on the bone. If somebody wanted to buy these and flip them, you're not going to get a lot for the 87 because it is incomplete. Like you're only going to be able to sell it to somebody that doesn't care. They just want a nice looking one. It doesn't care that it's incomplete, which you're going to do with that. The Black Panther #1, the first volume one, it's real nice. Everything's there and it looks good. You wouldn't know that somebody changed the staples unless you are anal about inspecting your stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty good, folks. A lot of Kirby there and Avengers. That's an awesome cover.
And then this right here, like this is just a cool book. It just looked neat.
Yep. 50 seconds left. I'm surprised no one's bid on it yet that I can see.
No, I don't see anybody bidding either.
I'm going to get ready for the stop line. Almost out of time.
Man, if you had a coverless copy of this book, this would be the perfect one to get. Like the cover is really nice, but some freaking inconsiderate person back in the olden days decided not to respect.
And the stop line is in, and it looks like no sale on that one. But I have actually finished selling everything that I brought to sell, which means Barbarian Kung Fu has the next item up. So I will get ready for the start line and the start clock while he brings up the next thing and explains it to you and mentions the starting bid.
Okay.
CFAP.
Let's see. I guess let me put these up. Two, three, four. Here's a little lot of Michael Turner. This is Michael Turner and its newsstand, and it's all new-ish. So it's kind of hard to find newsstand, but Superman 202. And these are in near mint condition too. Well, that one is. The rest of these are, I mean, they're not bad. They're not near mint. Probably very fine plus. But this is Supergirl number 34. And these are all newsstands, by the way, too. They're not direct edition. Number 35. And then number 36. And I'm going to start this whole lot out at $5.
All right. That's okay, Houdat. I'll have more some other time. That's pretty good Superman lot. Great art. And we will start.
Yeah, if you're into Michael Turner, this Michael Turner
Yeah.
right here, that's a sick Michael Turner cover. And it's a
Yeah, all right.
newsstand. And then
Clock
the
is
rest of these
active.
are just newsstand. 33,
That's fine,
34,
CFAP.
and 35. Supergirl. But it starts at $5. If anybody's into it, that's cool. If not, I will
Hey, for a $5
save it for another day.
And are those newsstands?
Every one of them's a newsstand.
Everyone's a newsstand. What?
Yeah, these three are all from 2014, and then this is a 2004. So I said they're really hard to find in newsstand. Like you can get direct copies anywhere, but good luck finding the newsstand ones if you're into that kind of thing.
Almost a minute left, folks. If you want some rare newsstand Michael Turner goodness, it starts at $5.
5 buckaroos, 5 smackers, 5 doll hairs.
Who knows? You might get away with it for $5.
And I would be totally fine with that.
All right, 40 seconds.
I don't like your clock. I think it goes too fast. I'm just joking.
It goes about 2 minutes.
Yeah, right. Those 2 minutes go by in 2 minutes. Well, I'm going to have to look in this box of stuff that I want to get rid of and see what I can part with, since it doesn't seem like there's anybody
Got
really
any fire coming?
bidding on anything. Fire? I mean, I can put up stuff, but if no one's going to bid on it, then I'm not going to put it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. All right. That was the end of the clock. Who
it
do
looks
we
like
have?
White Whale came in at the very last second for $5.
Yes, he did on my clock. We have White Whale winning. All right, sir. I will take those banners down so you can see his PayPal. And, of course, he'll be putting it in the chat.
Appreciate that, sir.
Yeah, you'll probably need to wait on him till he gets the other one going before he puts it in the chat. But if you already do the math, you have the information.
Yeah, it's $13. I know White Whale. Like, I'm not worried about him paying. He knows he can see my PayPal there, and he knows me on Instagram.
All right.
So I'm not
What do
worried
we have
about it.
next, sir?
Man, okay, let's see. How's about
That's fine, White Whale.
see, nobody's gonna buy that. Nobody's buying any of this stuff, so I don't know that they're gonna buy any of that stuff right there. I guess I'll put up a couple more variants. We'll see how they go.
All right.
This will be another lot of 5 variants. God, I can't remember what book this is. Hang on a second.
That's not good.
It's,
folks, we will, at the
Infinity-
hour mark, we'll see where everything's at, and we might end it there. But I guarantee this will not go over 2.
No, I don't know that I'll do any more after this one. We'll see. This is Infinity Wars number 4. And this is Captain America number 7. It's a pretty awesome cover. I think it's Noto that does this one. And then this is also a Noto cover. And this is Iron Man number 8. And then I got 2 X-Force variants here for number 2 and number 3. This is all thrown up to yo Shek. I'm gonna start this lot at $5. It pains me to say that. They're all near mint. They've probably never even been opened. They went straight from the comic shop to my long boxes.
All right, well, we'll get ready here with the start clock. Wait for the line in the chat. And there we're off. Off to the races.
Starting bid $5. Yo, Shek. One time
Oh,
on the
White Whale
strip.
noticed the Jubilee cover.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, it's $5,
Yeah, right
dude.
there.
That means you have to bid. It's like White Whale law.
Yeah, I got that one more for the Venom than the Jubilee, but, you know, to each their own.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Barbarian, but if someone like White Whale were to win another lot, you would combine shipping.
As long as I can fit it all, like, that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I could fit all that in the same envelope, so you wouldn't have to pay again.
All right. Oh, Roman Curtis has arrived. He said $5. He's breaking the ice.
He's jumping in the pool while the water's nice.
We got 50 seconds left, folks.
It's books like these that made me realize that I don't need to buy every variant to everything. Oh, that's a cool variant. I'm buying it. I don't care if it's $10.
Yeah. Hey, take the time. Thanks for joining us.
They are really cool, though. Like I like them. Noto, I like the way he does his art. It's real soft.
All right, we got 8 seconds.
Now's your chance. Now's your chance to bid.
And the stop line's in. Let's see who I have. And I have Roman Curtis at $5.
Roman Curtis, congratulations. I'm glad you could wake up and pick these up.
Yep. So there's the shipping, and I've had it up, and there's his PayPal. All right, sir. It is 53 minutes. We've been in it so far. Do you have another lot?
I'll put up this one book to see if it'll sell, and then that's it.
All right.
This is I can't let it go for cheap. So if no one bids on it, you're not going to hurt my feelings because it's very ugly. This is like you're like, oh, that baby's so pretty. When you know, like, damn, that's an ugly baby.
Well, you're in charge of what the starting bid is. So
Okay, well, this is Strange Tales 101. It is a very low grade copy. Like I would say that it's probably between a 0.8 and a 1. It has extra staples. Let me get up in here so you can see it. It's got extra staples in it that I never took out. It still has, well, no, it doesn't have staples in the spine. So there's obviously extra staples in there. I think somebody pulled the staples out and put those in. Anyway, a lot of chipping. Somebody put tape all the way around the border of it. The back cover, it looks no better. But I'm going to start this out at $40.
And what happened in that Strange Tales?
This is the first solo story of the Human Torch, and it is just
All
Kirby
right.
goodness.
If
Good
you
stuff.
want a good reader copy of the first Human Torch solo story, you can have it right here. And the clock starts now.
Yeah, I hate quoting like Key Collector. Like that's one of my pet peeves. Is when, because like that's not really what everything sells for. Is what Key Collector says it's listing for. But Key Collector has this at like $2,400 in near mint and $140 or something at a 2. I didn't pay near that. but I got to get my money out of it that I put into it. So $40 is the cheapest I can start it. If you are really into Strange Tales and you need a copy to fill in your run, this is the one to get, because you probably aren't going to find this book for cheap anywhere.
Okay, and you said this will be our last item?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not going to put up anything else just yet.
All right. I have a minute left on the clock, folks.
Oh, that's such a pretty baby. Did you see how ugly that baby was?
Got 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to bid on this.
Well, who knows? They might sneak it in.
Could be. I mean, it's a great comic. Like, it's a great story. The art inside of it's great. It just looks like hammered shit. I was going to try and, like, save it as far as the tape. I got most of the
10
tape
seconds.
off. It's just staining. But there's still plenty of tape on it, and it's so fragile that I didn't want to touch it no more.
All right, and the stop line is in there.
Dang, that was a completely silent 2 minutes in the chat.
Well,
Like, not even oh, fuck that shit. We don't want that.
All right, Britton S. said he will send his IG, or excuse me, send his address through IG to you. All right, well, folks, I would just like to say thank you very, very much. This was, I changed the rules of the traditional auction for speed's sake. I wanted to get through this as fast as possible to get as many lots on screen as we could. So this is the first time that I know of anyone doing it this way. So if it was a little rough for you, I apologize. But I think most everybody has the hang of it now. I will probably be doing this again at some point in the future. I know there's a couple people that have asked me to host an auction because they just want to get stuff sold real quick and be off, and that's it. And I'm not downing the other auctions. I mean, there's the Home of the New York Wars is doing one tomorrow night. They always have an excellent auction. They have the best stuff. And then Thoro, let me see, the guy that does the affordable auctions on Sundays. All those guys do great.
Yeah.
It's just
Simple Man.
style. And again, thank you all for coming. I believe everyone has paid me. If we'll get off here and both are in the description of the video, as well as the rules if you want to reacquaint yourself with those. That way, next time I do this, you'll more know what's up. And thank you, everyone. And please let us know in the chat real quick. Let us know definitely by leaving a comment if you really like this, or if it was okay, or if you hated doing it this way. And thank you guys very much. We appreciate you, and we'll see you later.
Thank you for coming.